A UVA football player is inspiring others. Running back Perris Jones went from walk-on to starter at Virginia.
He continues his recovery from a potentially paralyzing hit on the field and is now sharing his story of resilience. Marty Hutloff has the story.
What a difference 6 months makes.
With the help of the people around me, which were, blessings in themselves, they built me up and just told me that I had a story that needed to be shared. And that people could benefit from it.
Last November, Perris Jones walked out of a Louisville rehab center. The remarkable scene playing out after he suffered a spinal cord injury on this collision in Virginia's football game at Louisville.
So with the injury I sustained, I'll be recovering for the rest of my life. Rehab is going well. It's more so just transition into, everyday exercise now. I'm pretty much functional in every aspect. I can do everything on my own.
Jones, who now lives in Charlottesville, says he's about 80% recovered from the injury. On this day, he's sharing his story of perseverance with Albemarle County employees.
What do you stand for? What do you pride yourself on? When you get up in the morning, what do you want people to say about you? And as I was laying in that hospital bed motionless, all I could do was look at the ceiling and think about those things.
And it's good for us to get around a person like Perris Jones to understand their perseverance, their ability to overcome adversity, and then their goals for the future. He's very uplifting, and he really has a positive story to share.
Raised by a single parent, Jones went from walk-on to scholarship athlete to starting running back at Virginia. His senior year cut short when 3 of his teammates lost their lives in the 2022 tragedy on grounds. His roommate, Mike Hollins, shot and injured. 1 year later, Jones found himself wondering what his future held.
I learned a lot about myself in that moment that I don't think I would have learned any other way, which is kind of crazy to say, but I like to look at adversity as a teacher. It's the best teacher, and it helped me realize what my purpose was. Football was never my true purpose, it was my passion. So it pointed me into my purpose.
Jones says he will continue his public speaking. He says his goal is to create a nonprofit organization for underprivileged and at-risk kids. Jones says he's also going to start a podcast with Mike Hollins, his friend and former teammate. That podcast would feature ordinary people sharing extraordinary life experiences. Marty Hutloff, 29 News.